Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Well, not for you on YouTube, you're watching a video because this is the New Year's video. Happy New Year, everyone. Just let me organise. Let me just move the mic just because I was doing a bit of audio balance. There you go. But welcome. I'm just going to go around on the Pokemon world. As we end Scarlet, we only need the last 4 legendaries. We have been playing this on stream, so we're going to be looking for those stakes. However, for everybody on YouTube, this is the new year, and this just is some footage that you can watch while I talk for a moment. As I said in the top 5 and bottom 5, we've got things to discuss, so let's discuss them. Probably about 10-minute video if I had to guess, maybe 20 at most, but probably not. So, as stated, things are changing on YouTube. Now, I'm probably going to edit some of this in as well, because at first I was going to move to YouTube for streaming, and because there's things that have happened on Twitch, and Twitch has its problems.
Now Twitch might have its own problems. Absolutely has its own problems. But at least if things are on fire here, I've got something I can at least fall back on. I can keep entertaining people in some capacity, and...
But then YouTube did all of the silly bollocks and completely fucked it for everyone and is retroactively, like, just deleting things and age restricting things because they can, even though, like... the videos were made years before these policies were ever introduced, so you've just got to now predict the future with your crystal ball.
Let's circle back to that email. All content available on the platform must follow these guidelines, regardless of when they were uploaded or when the policy was implemented. So YouTube, only a month ago, changed their policy on swearing. If you swear in the first 15 seconds of a video, you are demonetized. Because of this, a huge backlog of my content was flagged for swearing that had been fine before, but YouTube had deemed it was no longer fine. I want to remind people at this point that this all started because I asked YouTube support for help with one of my videos. I'm already having the worst customer support experience of my life, and now I'm being told why I deserve to be punished, instead of just addressing the only video that I asked about. I've got 2 huge issues with this ruling. Suppose the policy changes again. Just how much of my content do I risk losing? All content at all times must abide by the current policy. But the content itself was made at a time when this policy did not exist. How is it in any way fair to retroactively enforce that? And secondly, I wasn't given the chance to even fix my content. I can understand the policy change as much as I disagree with it. I think it's pointlessly stupid, but YouTube owns the platform. However, I think it's blatantly unfair that I can't even attempt to fix my content. Most of the flags that happened in my content was because of lighthearted swearing in the first 15 seconds or so of my videos. And there actually is a YouTube editor function on the platform that allows you to edit and remove content. I asked the YouTube outreach team if I could remove the offending content to restore my age-restricted videos, and they said no! Even if I used the YouTube editor to remove the offending content, they would not restore the video. There would be literally nothing wrong at this point with my videos. They would not change its status because I had already requested a review that had been immediately rejected in 10 seconds. So here's how the system actually works, and this is insane. If a video is flagged, YouTube knows what is wrong, but doesn't tell you. As a creator, you now get one chance to appeal the video, and you have to try and guess what the offending content is. If you get the guess right, your content is restored. If you get it wrong, YouTube might tell you what was wrong, but you are also allowed to never fix your content now that you know what was wrong with it, unless you physically take down the video and re-upload the entire thing. Also, the rules for what is allowed can be changed at any time, and you must always ensure your content follows those rules. You're literally not allowed to fix your content to match the rules that don't even exist at the time of upload. And you want to see something insane about this. I got retroactively flagged for a private video that is 11 years old last week for this. You don't even have a chance to do anything, and it applies to everything, without exception. What the actual heck? I can't swear now, we have to say heck on this channel.
And yes, those are clips from RT, who made a 19-minute video on the whole situation and how he's got completely fucked. But but we're not here to discuss YouTube's broken policies, even though they're broken. We're here to discuss what's going to happen in the future, because YouTube is not just changing their policies, but they're changing the algorithm. And it's something that's been happening for a while, and I feel like... What? What? Oh. Hey guys, do you like this terrestrialized Pokemon? Man, just full of bugs and glitches, isn't it? Well, there you go, we caught one live. We caught one live on camera. I was not expecting that, so sorry, I was just thrown aback by the fact that this bush is a terrestrialized Pokemon. Man, that is a Pokemon I've never seen before. The bush. Crazy. But yeah, so as I was saying, not only is their policies changing, but so is the algorithm, and it's been happening for a while now, and I've noticed it, and I know it's happening, and it's kind of like a when do you call your losses? Like, when do you admit that it can't continue this way? And that's now. The time is now, because this channel is dead. Like, it is done. It is not in the algorithm at the moment, and it probably never will be, because it's seen, you know, not to be like the guy that plays with the numbers, but it's seen no growth whatsoever, and it's like, all of the reason why it's seen no growth is because the era of Let's Plays is over. It's done. Like, if you want to archive a couple of your streams on a channel, that's fine, but that's just an archive channel, which is not going to get you anywhere, and is not going to do anything really, and I know that, and I have come to fully accept that this channel is dead and is only going to be watched by a couple of people like Dark Blue Fire, and the videos are going to be buried and never reach anybody because we're not in the algorithm. It's like the top 5 and bottom 5 of 2022. I spent like several days, nearly a week, editing that hour-long video and, you know, sorting everything out for it and being like, man, I can't wait to see what people think about my opinions of what I thought was the best and worst games of the year, and I got 1 comment and like 20 views, and like, you know, it's not like the I want to be Mr. Views thing, but it's just like all that wasted because by uploading it with a particular clip, that being the Scorn clip, which is violence, you know, it's got a bit of blood in it, well, it got demonetized, and thus it has limited ads, and because of YouTube's new policies, it is now limited viewing, meaning that it's going to be buried and not viewed by anyone. So, waste of fucking time, wasn't it? So, what's happening then? Here's what's happening. So, there will still be gameplay on this channel as I do other things. So, anything I've got in the backlog will be slowly uploaded across the course of this year. So, like Xenoblade 3, Genshin Impact, some other games, they will be uploaded this year, across the course of this year. And if anything new comes out, like, that I really want to show off, then I'm going to edit it and put it on YouTube as well, like Silksong, you know. I am really excited for Silksong. I literally cannot wait for Silksong to come out. It's been something that we've all been waiting for a very long time, and I personally can't wait for Silksong to come out, and I can't wait to share that experience with everybody. But at the same time, I know that those Silksong videos are probably going to get nothing, but I still want to do it because it's Silksong. So that's what's going to be happening. It's going to be nothing but archives. However, I do have a second channel that I've not done anything with, and I want that to become the primary channel. But that is going to be exclusively for very longly edited, very extremely high produced videos. That being like animations. I am already working, you know, I will show you the joke frame of Flick with Midnight and Shadow. I am already working on the first animation. This is one frame of a animated video, because, you know, they seem a lot more fun to make, and I feel like I'd get more enjoyment making them, and I feel like it'd be a better experience for people to watch a 10-minute animation and be like, yeah, that's pretty cool, opposed to like an hour-long just stream VOD. Because if you wanted to watch that, then you'd come to Twitch and watch the fucking stream, wouldn't you? Like, it's kind of pointless at this point, especially as we've just mentioned, because YouTube does not give two shits about Let's Plays and gameplay videos and the like anymore. They care about, you know, highly edited 10 to 15 minute productions. So I am going to be doing those highly edited 10 to 15 minute productions, and they will be hosted on the other channel, which will become the primary channel, which I'll discuss, you know, at a later time when the first animation's done. Like, once it's done, I'll be like, hey, here it is, and then just go over there and you will see it. And obviously, once you've seen the first animation, if it takes off, then you'll know where to find all the others. But until then, just know that nothing's really changing on the front end, because I've still got a backlog of Xenoblade and Genshin, so nothing's really changing on the front end for now. It's going to just still be gameplay, but no, like, on the back end, as the gameplay, like, gets fed through, there's going to be less of it, because I am going to become an animator. You know, it's something that I feel like I want to do. It's something that I feel like I will have a lot more fun with, like animating the streams. Well, not animating the whole streams, obviously, but like how Jaden did her like giant Nuzlocke stream, and then she animated it down into about 20 minutes. I want to do stuff like that, where if we have a adventure, it'd be better to just like animate it into like X amount of minutes, rather than like just hours upon hours of random archives. And then the other thing which is happening is to do with Midnight. As you know, I am friends with Midnight, or if you don't know, I'm friends with Midnight, and we have, well, I mean, Midnight has been mainly working on the F&F mod, because they're, oh hello Glaceon, they're all about F&F, and they do all that stuff. So they've been mainly working on a F&F mod, and I cannot find any of these stakes. Like, I hate these bloody stakes for the legendaries. But they've been working on the F&F mod, but in the background, they asked me to become their lore, their world builder, the one that writes all the lore, which I have been doing. If you go to my Fur Affinity, then you will see that there are several characters of Midnight's world now with full lore. And recently, recently over December, well, November and December, we have decided that we are going to make a company out of it. So while F&F is obviously just a mod and it's free, we decided to make a company of it, and we're going to also in the background make a full game. So it's going to be a full, like, we're going to actually try and make a full game. Don't worry, I'm not here to like say, so if you want to see this game, give me money. No, like, fuck that. That's like, you know, we don't want to get into no Logan Paul bullshit that's been going on. I mean, if you know the drama, you know the drama. If you don't, you don't. But like, we don't need to get into that shit. So it's like, I will be funding everything. I will be funding all of it using the business card that we have acquired, as well as like a bunch of other stuff. So don't worry about any of that. But yeah, we're going to make a little dick. We're going to be making a game. We're going to be making a platformer, and we're gonna go from there. And hopefully, you know, it'll be a great success, and we're actually being productive and, you know, making something that people will enjoy, rather than just like pulling a DSP and wasting away streaming to an audience of like fucking no one. Like, I'm going to predict, you know, not to be the Debbie Downer, but I'm going to predict this is going to get like, what, 15 views at most, so it only matters to like the 15 of you that are going to watch this. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I do agree with YouTube that Let's Plays are on their way out, and that's why I want to do animations myself. Get away from me. That's why I want to do animations regardless, and, you know, again, Let's Plays are on their way out anyway, and we have all of these characters and all of these ideas, so why not actually, like, you know, put them to use, rather than just sitting on those ideas and doing nothing. So, yeah, oh my god, there's a fortress stuck to the tree. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, again, across the course of this year, nothing's going to change. It's going to be same standard procedure as it was, because I still have the backlog of Xenoblade 3 and Genshin. But know that as the backlog gets less and less, then the videos on this channel, the gameplay on this channel will get less and less. I'll always be streaming on Twitch. Like, I'll always be here streaming on Twitch, and if you want to come out and hang out, then go for it. But in terms of YouTube, though, well, we'll see how it all folds out by the end of the year. As I say, there'll still be a few games this year that I definitely want to stream, and definitely want to have archived, like Silksong, because again, I'm really excited for Silksong. Can't wait for Silksong. But is this an outbreak? Can't tell. How can you tell if something's an outbreak? I don't know how you can tell if something... There's a Chutel outbreak. And a Klefki outbreak. It's got like a glowy pink thing. Damn, if that was a Magneton outbreak, I would have... It is! Oh my god, it is! Set the destination. I need to go. There's a shiny Magneton. Gold. I like the gold Magneton, so we're gonna go that way. We have something to do. But yeah, so that's it. That's the end. Obviously, like, it was a little bit disjointed because I am got stream chat, and that's why I was like, okay, we've got a Magneton, we know what we're doing. But yeah, that's about the end of the video. So as I said, there is still going to be a couple of things across the course of this year, like Silksong. I'm really excited for Silksong, and I want to definitely have that archive, because I love Hollow Knight, and I've been dying to get my hands on Silk Song whenever they finally decide to release it. But for now, it's just going to be a backlog, and know that in the background, the behind the scenes, dude, there is an animation being worked on. There is the first animation being worked on, as well as the start of a game, which I hope you will all look forward to. So that's that. So I hope you all have a great new year. I hope you all have a fantastic new year, and I hope this year will be just as good as I am hoping that this year will be for me. Like, again, Alistair, yes sir, this is the start of some real changes around here. Like, I am looking forward to these changes, and I'm looking forward to implementing some of these changes. So hell yeah, dude, I'm excited as shit. So I hope you're all gonna have as good of a year as I hope I'm gonna have, and I look forward to seeing you all across this year and seeing how you're all doing. But for now, I'm gonna go see if I can get myself the thing that I've been after for the whole game, which is a golden magneton. Are they up here? You found the magneton outbreak. Hell yeah. Right, so we need to get rid of these Bergmites. We need to just like erase this ice plane and just like get all these magnetons flowing. But thank you for watching, YouTube, and I'll see all of you in a bit.